Originally developed for muscle-wasting patients, this NASA protocol is now boosting strength by 400% in healthy seniors. How? The secret lies in resetting the muscle memory switch in your brain. By day 90, you'll climb stairs without gasping for breath. Did you know that many people over 70 withdraw from social life because of fear of falling? The real issue isn't weak muscles, but weakened electric signals from brain to muscle. NASA's Neural Adaptation Protocol, originally designed for astronauts, was tested at the University of Texas on adults aged 65 to 85. The result? A 400% increase in leg strength in 90 days, without lifting weights. But how is that possible? Imagine your brain-to-muscle connection like an old telephone switchboard. Over time, the wires corrode. This protocol rewires those rusty cables. So how does NASA achieve this neural reset? Here are the 7 scientifically proven stages, tested on space stations and shown to produce up to 400% strength increase in the elderly. 1. Neural reset, days 1-7. Like inspecting rusty wires in a switchboard, lie flat in bed for 5 minutes, eyes closed. Focus on your right leg muscles. Think, I'm lifting my big toe, but don't move it. Why it works? This mental exercise activates neurons in your motor cortex, like rewinding old electrical wires. According to Frontiers in Aging Neuroscience, 2023, this increases synaptic connections in neural pathways by 62%. 2. Mental strength training, days 8-21. While seated in a chair, visualize yourself standing up. Mentally contract all your leg muscles. This is the exact technique NASA used to increase muscle mass by 7% in astronauts. NASA astronauts practice this for 2 minutes, 3 times daily, even in zero gravity. But how can you apply it in everyday life? Here's the secret. Use your coffee breaks. Just 2 minutes during your morning, lunch, and afternoon coffees can rewire your brain muscle circuits. Follow these steps. 1. Still down while sipping your coffee. 2. Still-lize yourself standing up. 3. Still contract all your leg muscles for 10 seconds. Then, relax for 5 seconds. Scientific insight. Caffeine increases the release of norepinephrine, a key neurotransmitter that strengthens brain-to-muscle signaling. And if you're wondering, how can I find 2 minutes while drinking coffee? Here's NASA's answer. If astronauts can do it in zero gravity, you can definitely do it at your desk. 3. Non-electric stimulation, days 22-35. Rub your legs vigorously with a damp towel for 30 seconds. The cold moisture shocks your nerves, resetting neural communication. This is the at-home version of NASA's cold compress method used in space to maintain muscle tone. While astronauts use thermal pads to boost nerve signals, you can achieve the same effect in just 30 seconds with a wet towel. 4. Neural activation through sound waves, days 36-60. Listen to 40 Hz audio through headphones. YouTube link. This specific frequency awakens dormant motor neurons. Why 40 Hz? Because a groundbreaking MIT study showed that 40 Hz gamma waves increased walking speed by 300% in Parkinson's patients. This frequency was proven to reset motor neurons. Now you can trigger the same scientific effect right from home with just a pair of headphones. 5. Anti-gravity positions. Days 61-75. Stand at a 45-degree angle in front of a wall, with support. Imagine resisting gravity. This simulates NASA's zero-gravity training environment. Important note: if you have knee problems, always place a cushion or rolled towel under your knees for support. NASA's zero-gravity training doesn't place pressure on joints, but here on Earth, without proper padding, your kneecaps may absorb excessive strain. This technique trains your balance, core strength, and muscle tone, all while mimicking the physical adaptations astronauts use in space. Muscle programming during sleep. Days 76 to 85. For 3 minutes before bed, repeat to yourself, "Tomorrow I'll climb the stairs effortlessly." Your brain will rehearse it during REM sleep. Scientific insight. A 2023 clinical study in the Journal of Neurophysiology showed that this simple mental repetition increases motor cortex activity by 73% during REM sleep. In short, your brain trains your body while you sleep. 7. Neuroplasticity test, days 86-90. Measure how long you can stand on one leg with your eyes closed. If it was 3 seconds on day 1, it could now be over 30 seconds. NASA's critical discovery. Every 5-second increase in single-leg balance correlates to a 17% gain in leg strength. Correlation coefficient R equals 0.93. In other words, this simple test becomes scientific proof of your muscular transformation. But how exactly does this 400% strength boost happen? Here's the secret. It's not your muscle fibers getting bigger. It's your brain increasing the number of motor units connected to your muscles. Think of it like adding more RAM to your computer. Programs run faster because more electric cables are connected. Likewise, your brain connects more neural wires to your muscles. University of Texas EMG measurements revealed. By day 90, the number of active motor units in each muscle group had increased by an average of 3.7 times. Don't overlook these 2 critical warnings while applying the protocol. 1. Medical caution. The sound wave technique may pose a risk for individuals with a history of epilepsy or seizures. The 40 Hz frequency can trigger excessive neuronal stimulation. Always consult your neurologist before use. All other steps in the protocol are considered safe. 2. Your brain muscle scorecard. Track your weekly progress using NASA's 3 home-based tests. Each takes just 1 minute. 1 chair test. If you can stand up in under 5 seconds, your number of active motor units is increasing. 2. Reach test. Your fingertip to ceiling distance should increase by 1 centimeter per week. Spinal flexibility equals faster nerve transmission. 3. Imaginary weight test. If you can mentally lift an imaginary weight for more than 20 seconds, your neural efficiency has increased by over 200%. Which of the 7 steps will you try first? Share it in the comments. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe. And in the comments below, tell us what's the number 1 thing that drains your energy the most. Let's support each other and reclaim the energy we deserve, one day at a time. This is Health 2025. Stay strong, stay sharp, and stay energized. We'll see you in the next video.